Good afternoon, students. Today we are going to discuss social, economic, religious condition of Egyptian civilization. Along with that, art and architecture of Egypt and how this Egyptian civilization came to an end. Regarding these things, today we are going to discuss. Firstly, we can discuss social condition of Egyptian civilization. Egypt, it is having a well organized society. There were three classes in the society, those were upper class, middle class, and slaves. First, upper class, it is having high status in the society. They are having luxurious life. They are having so many facilities. They are living luxurious life in big buildings. In upper class, some families were included. Those families were royal family, or it was known as king's family. Second one, priests. Third one, nobles and military officers. These four families were included in upper class. Second one, middle class. In the middle class, some families were included. Those families were physicians, craftsmen, merchants, and farmers. These four peoples were included in middle class. Then the third and last class of the society, that is slaves. They are helping the above two classes. They are living a critical life. They want to do the hard work. They are having a hard life. It is the society of Egyptian civilization. Along with this, the women of the society, they are having the women of Egypt, they enjoyed the high status. Such a high status was not enjoyed by the women of any other civilization. Hatshepsut, the first empress in the world, she belongs to this Egyptian civilization. Women had an equal say in the property. In the king's houses, marriages can be arranged in their own families. Pharaohs married their own daughters and sisters to prevent the property into the hands of outsiders. Such kind of social condition, it was existence at the time of Egyptian civilization. After this, we can discuss regarding the economic condition of Egypt. Egyptian economic condition, it completely depended on agriculture. Agriculture, it is the main occupation of Egyptian people. Both sides of the river Nile, 15 to 20 kilometers of wide, there is a fertile land. In this fertile land, they are growing various kinds of crops such as wheat, barley, cotton, garlic, fruits, vegetables. These are the main crops grown by Egyptian people. Along with this, they are providing water facility to the crops by using canals and shadows. This is the economic condition on that the main occupation of Egyptian people, that is agriculture. Along with this, they are making the co-occupation, that is they are domesticating the animals also. One more concept in economic condition of Egypt, that is home industries. Of Egyptian people, those were the society of Egypt, it included various home industries such as stone cutters, carpenters, jewelers, potters. Metal industry, it was also existence at the time of Egyptian civilization because they have manufactured the copper, and by using this copper they have manufactured so many coins which were made by copper. Like this metal industry, it was also existence. The main occupation of Egyptian people, that is agriculture. Along with this, they are making the various occupations like stone cutters, carpenters, jewelers, and potters. They have used the various metals like bronze, iron, and gold. Then, third concept in the economic condition of Egypt, that is trade and commerce. Egyptian, they have developed both internal and external trade relation. They traded with Syria, Lebanon, and Yemen. It is the external trade relation which was established by Egyptian people. Those out of countries, those were Syria, Lebanon, and Yemen. With these countries, they have established trade relation. Along with this, at the time of Egyptian civilization, barter system, it was existence, or exchange of material system, it was existence. They had a trade relation with Mesopotamia, Asian countries. Transportation was made by using animals and road boats. Road boats were also used in the rivers. 10 to 20% of income, it was collected in the form of tax. It is the economic condition of Egyptian civilization. In the economic condition, we have created 3 points. We have discussed 3 points. Those 3 points were: first one, occupation; second one, home industries; and third one, trade. These 3 points were important for our examination purpose. After this, one more concept, that is religious condition. Religion had played a very important role in Egyptian civilization. They worshipped many gods and goddesses. Firstly, they are the worshippers of nature. They are worshipping birds, animals, trees. Along with this, Amun Ra was the king of gods. They have believed that Amun Ra, he was the king of gods. The Egyptian people believed that Amun Ra, he was the creator of Egypt. Second one, Ra, was the sun god. Third one, Osiris, was the god of dead. Isis was the goddess of motherhood and wife of Osiris. Like this, Egyptian people, they are worshipping, firstly they are worshippers of nature. Along with this, they are worshipping so many gods and goddesses. First one, Amun Ra; second one, Ra, he was called as sun god also. Isis, she was the god of dead. Isis was the goddess of motherhood and wife of Osiris. Like this, Egyptian people, they are worshipping Amun Ra, Ra, Osiris, and Isis. These four gods were worshipped by Egyptian people. Egyptian people, they have built so many temples for gods. They believed in the rebirth. They have believed in the transmission of soul. Therefore, they preserved the dead bodies into mummies. They believed in the life of death. They believed the life after the death. Priests enjoyed the high status. King was the head of the religion. This is regarding the religious condition of Egyptian civilization. After this, literature and learning. Egyptian people, they have developed pictographic writing. It is one of the earliest form of writing. Egyptian writing, it was called as hieroglyphs. Glyph means sign. Hieroglyphs contains hundreds of signs. Some of them were complete words, while other represent sounds. For the sake of writing, they have used various materials. In the beginning, they have used papyrus for writing. They have written so many books. For example, the Book of Dead, second one, Copin text, third one, the story of shipwrecked sailor, fourth one, the tale to Anupu and Bitu. These are the important books which were manufactured, which were written at the time of Egyptian civilization. Egyptian had more knowledge of medicine, geometry, calendars, astronomy, and mathematics. Most of the scholars of ancient Egypt belongs to priestly class. The construction of pyramids proves that they had a sound knowledge of geometry and arithmetic. They are having the knowledge of circle, square, rectangular, triangular. They had idea about addition, subtraction, and division. The Egyptian people, they are having an idea about addition, subtraction, and division. They are not having any knowledge about multiplication. They know the distance between stars and planets. Egyptians prepared a calendar based on the sun, and it was known as solar calendar. And this calendar included 365 days, 12 months in 1 year, 30 days in each month. They divided the year into 3 seasons of 4 months each. The first season, that is rising and descending of Nile river, it was called as rainy season. Second season, growing of plants or crops, it was called as second season, or it was known as winter season. Third one, harvest, the grain thrust ceremony, Baisakhi occasion, or it was famous as summer season. Like this, Egyptian people, they have created calendar based on sun. It was famous as solar calendar. It included 365 days, 12 months, 30 days in each month. They divided the year into three parts, three seasons, which were included 4 months of period: rainy season, winter season, and summer season. This is regarding their literature and learning. After this, one more important concept, that is about 1500 BC, they invented shadow clock. Such shadow clock is preserved in Berlin Museum. Priests were working as a teacher to provide the education. At the age of 5, child was sent to the teacher, towards the teacher, and it was given education for 12 years. Temples were the centers of education. This is regarding literature and learning of Egyptian civilization. After this, one more concept, that is art and architecture of Egyptian people. Egyptians were the great builders. The contribution of Egyptian people in the field of art and architecture, it was rememberable and tremendous. They built so many temples for god and goddesses. Pyramids were also built to bury the kings. The walls of the temples and pyramids are covered with beautiful sculptures and decorated with beautiful paintings. They used sandstone, granite, and wood to carve the statues. The construction proves that well organized and highly skilled artists are craftsmen and laborers. The important contribution of Egyptian people in the field of art and architecture, that is first one, Sphinx. It has the head of man and body of lion. It was manufactured by the king Khafre. This statue, it is 240 feet of long, 66 feet of height, and it was manufactured in a single stone. Sphinx means it is a statue which included head of man and body of lion. It was manufactured by King Khafre. This statue, it is having 240 feet of long and 66 feet of height, and it was manufactured in a single stone. This is regarding the Sphinx. Second one, pyramid, that is Giza pyramid. Giza pyramid. The pyramid of Giza is the tomb of King Khufu. It is a tomb of a king called Khufu. It is one of the wonders of the ancient world. It is one of the biggest construction in the world. It was built by his son, King Khufu's son and grandsons. This big pyramid Giza, it is having 746 into 746 into 481 feet of height, 23 lakhs stone blocks of average 2.5 ton of weight were used. A million slaves worked for 20 years. It occupies 13 acres of area. More than 90 pyramids still standing after the 4,000 years of their construction. Pyramids are the fine example of their outstanding technical knowledge and sound administrative ability. This is regarding the pyramid, one of the architectural example for Egyptian civilization's people. Then third one, Luxor temple. This temple had magnificent entrance. In front of The temple, the road, it is lined with 365 statues of Sphinx. In front of the door of the temple, in the two sides, they have manufactured the two heighted pillars. During the festival season, the statues of gods were paraded throughout the road into the temple. Like this, Egyptian people, they have contributed very richly in the field of art and architecture. The important architectural examples of Egyptian people were first one Sphinx, second one Giza pyramid, and third one Luxor temple. Like this, these are the important examples of Egyptian art and architecture. Then last one, decline of Egyptian civilization. There are so many causes for the decline of Egyptian civilization. The first cause, the rulers, they have failed to bring a perfect and workable political system. It is the first cause for the decline of Egyptian civilization. Second cause, the weak rulers. They were unable to rule, unable to maintain their authority. It is the second cause. Third one, internal quarrels among the rulers or king's family. It is also one of the important cause for the decline of Egyptian civilization. In the society, slave class, it was the last one and it was suppressed one. They are living a very critical life. They are living a disturbed life by the higher classes. This inequality and religious things, they have created a big gap in between upper class and lower class. The classes in between these two, it became one of the cause for Egyptian civilizations. And one more thing, Egyptian civilization, it is one of the rich civilization in the world, and the wealth of Egypt, it was attracted by other country people. The enemies, they have attacked on Egypt during the rule of weak pharaohs or weak kings, and they have destroyed the Egyptian civilization. These are the causes for the decline of Egyptian civilization. With this, we have completed the Egyptian civilization. In the next class, we can discuss regarding the one more civilization, that is Mesopotamian civilization. Thank you.